Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Boise State Broncos. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. On the ground, it's Sherrod. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands, it's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Aggressive call on the opening play. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Riley. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. To dart right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Marshall. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Broncos looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Broncos, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To throw, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's hauled in way downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Riley. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Tight end goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
2nd down after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out this. So far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. QB keeper all the way. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the loose ball, but it will still be a turnover on downs.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
To throw, it's Madsen. Wrapped down the middle, it's Sherrod. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's taken at the 25. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Caught in the backfield. It's Sherrod. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Sherrod. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Toss play to the running back going left. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Caught near the goal line. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the option play. Breaking tackles and going. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. On the move now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Madsen. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it second and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. to dart to the left side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it to the right. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off that deep range. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Broncos will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Crosses the 45. Tackled, but first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Design quarterback run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Oh, let's turn it up.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Powers through. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receiver in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They are pouring it on now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Ball handed off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain. So it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Point after, knocked right through. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Boise State. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Bringing it out, it's Riley. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Sherrod. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
1st and 10 now. Clock running, final minute of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Bringing pressure. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch!
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And completion made. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Broncos hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second and goal for the offense. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Breaks loose at the 15. Now here he goes. Past the 50. Out past the 30.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory. Leaning on the run game here. Fights through a tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He would not be stopped. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And now the try for 2. And the quarterback just kneels down. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
Ohio State, 58. Boise State, 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it. It's hard running there through a tackle. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll try to run it with the option. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
They'll try the option play here. He's past the marker and still going. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game has started to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a 1st.
The Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.